Alright, we're back for another day of Fire Emblem, starting with Chapter 11.
Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge. The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, your throat is more treacherous than ever.
Game, please. Load faster. There we are. Good job. Money. Dialogue.
Rhea, please talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks?
I think she's hiding a
It is
little
almost
too
as
much.
though-
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month.
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in a fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Saideth enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter.
I got my eye on you.
I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
You must go at once. At the end of the month.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students.
Is that a good idea?
It is said that when Seros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seros, I will be by your side as well.
Good.
The Holy Tomb is a sacred temple that is sealed off from the rest of the world. There is nothing to fear. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Hilda's birthday. Will I finally be able to give you your freaking items if we have this tea party?
Wow! Thanks for inviting me. Whoa! You've got my favorite tea! Oh, wow, thanks! This is lovely. Huh? I think.
Yeah, I don't like that idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. You don't say much, so you're easy to talk to.
Thanks?
Definitely.
Is it really perfect if I messed up the first one? I mean, I'll take it.
Professor! Wow! Yep.
It's so weird. I don't get the point of this, to be honest. It's just awkward.
Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
I hope you'll let me give you your stuff. Yeah, you get flowers. Oh yeah, I downloaded the season pass last night, so now I can equip the Officers Academy uniform. By fusing with Sothis and awaking the progenitor god's power, Yamzi obtained the certification for the Enlightened One class.
A new path to tread.
Cool. I gotta change back the thief though, because I'm so close to mastering that. Like, stupidly close.
A new path to... Something?
A balance of brawn and...
Yeah, she's just getting started there. She should be able to get the bishop, though. Oh, right. Because she's not an A yet, so it's not guaranteed. Right, that's what I'm putting off. Okie dokie. Replenish my battalions. Repair stuff. That still takes Umbral Steel. Anything really need repairing? So far, doesn't really look like it. Wow, Rapier only takes a smithing stone to repair? That's surprising given how good it is. Okay, everything's good there. Let's explore. I kind of look like Raido Kuzunoha, not gonna lie. I prefer it with the cloak.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change
Maybe.
besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look? Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
Easy, just fuse with the goddess. I mean, it's no problem. Okay, it's gone. Almost had to sneeze. But now I don't, so. Now I don't.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you? You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
Yes, actually.
I see. Well, that makes me feel better. But still, be careful. Yes? I bet you've come to invite me to your class. What with my... I would actually enjoy being in your class. Quite a lot.
Sweet.
This was a successful interaction, I must say.
Hell
Please
yeah.
provide me with all the most challenging assignments. I want to be well equipped for the future.
Wonder who else I can invite now. Good at making accessories. History of Srang. Probably belongs to someone who has ties to Srang. I mean, not necessarily.
Right.
Could just be someone studying. Nah. People don't study in school.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual. Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garrett Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Iyer family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
No items? Okay. What do these guys have? Brave Lance? Hi there. I will absolutely buy you. Humble Steel. It's a little expensive, so I'm gonna just say nah to that. Arcane Crystal. Training Sword? Get out of here. I'm guessing that's someone that just recently started. Or maybe someone who's just being
Let me tell you,
weirdly stingy for no good reason.
that's so.
Sauna. This place has a sauna? But I can't do anything here. I can't take a bath? That makes no sense. What fun is that?
In town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
Who knows?
Tranya, Solon,
They're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Can I recruit
Join me
you?
for some training sometime. I might like to become your student.
Speed and sword. I don't have much speed.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
I must insist.
Who do you think you are? I can take care of myself to do.
Okay, I'll just let you argue. Dorothea, go get him. This looks like it might be pretty easy. Go, go.
Winning's always nice.
Apparently so is floating. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, Mercedes can deal 1 damage to me. Nice dodge.
This is going to hurt. Winning's always nice.
I think you got her. In it.
Winning's always nice.
Go get him. Yeah, at least I dodged that.
I won't go down so easily.
Final opponent. Mage. I guess they ran out of people. I just went with generic mage. Also, IW, so there's that.
All roses have thorns.
Did it.
So hungry. Oh, sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
Okay. I'll just leave you to be Bernadetta.
Yeah, you're going to the ritual at the Holy Tomb, right? I hear that a revelation from the goddess is expected. What if she shows herself? Oh, I'll be so jealous. Ah, Professor. What an honor that you would come and talk to me. I'd like to learn more about you.
Dex and authority.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. And it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Yeah, I'm a little uneasy there, too.
Huh? You're inviting me to join your class. I'm really flattered, honestly.
Okay, you want charm and lance. Well, how much is my charm? I thought I had quite a bit of it. I don't think charm is the problem. It's the E in lances that's probably the issue.
Hey. No.
Meow. Yes, I heard a meow. So what? Jeez. I don't need to make a big deal about it. God.
On Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people
That's
have much
ridiculous.
strength.
You have such
They
silly
are maybe able to
stories.
fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Are you knowing that for certain? Maybe you will have wings grow and soar through the sky.
That would be awesome.
Hair that...
Okay. I was wondering if I could choose the other one and get some affinity, but I guess not.
Oh, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive.
Hey, if
Took only
anyone's
a single
suspicious,
moment
it's
for me to
Rhea.
recognize you. The professor went out and got some new power.
Maybe.
No.
Hey there.
So... Agarthium is what I need. As well as B+. Very well. Short spear plus 1 more damage, 10 more uses. Woot steel. And this one needs B+. Blessed Lance plus 2 more damage. And 15% of HP restored every turn. And it takes Mithril. These both require B+. Longbow? And B+. I get a lot of things unlock at B+. Rapier plus. 10% more crit. And 2 more damage? Yes, please.
There you go.
Give me that shit. Arcane crystal for that. Gives it 5 more uses and 1 more range. Interesting.
Come back anytime.
Welcome.
How much crit does Killing Edge have? 25?
Will this one do? Many thanks.
Well, by that. And a Killing Edge.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Let's see if I can forge that Killing Edge. It might go to, like, it might be a Killing Edge plus. Give it more crit, perhaps. Ten more crit and 1 more damage. Maybe hold off on that until B+, because that's not too far off.
Come back anytime.
And smithing materials weren't so few and far between. I would actually take advantage of them a bit more.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
Possible.
It is told that Saros had a revelation instructing her to use her power for good and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
Oh, you want me to join your class? Well, I'm already having so much...
Okay. Magic and bow. Okay, I got you. I'm going to pass Edelgard up for now because I know
students of yours
last night I actually
and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them
talk to her,
respect now.
and
you might find yourself out of a
going
job
with
someday.
her consumes time, so I'm going to save that
One look at your
for
students'
toward the
faces,
end of the
and it's
month,
apparent
so it
that would never
has
happen.
less impact
Even
on
when
my
your
time
kids
overall.
graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Sounds like it.
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
I thought the Empire was on the ocean, or like bordering the ocean.
You there! I recently had an errand to run, and so I had to pass by the office. I didn't mean to,
but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing. Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
What could that be about? That's so strange. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor. I thought I was stronger, but I still have such a long way to go. Oh, I will. I still plan on beating you someday. Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Yes, you do. Bitter eats. I'm gonna see if I can recruit Catherine at some point.
This is my most favorite dish of all.
Eating food always fires me up.
Probably Petra. Who dat? Oh, never mind. Eh? Someone who doesn't often wear perfume. Okay.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his I will do no harm speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate Crest Power itself. Crest Power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Who knows? This wouldn't have to be your perfume, would it?
It's not mine.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That would be weird.
It's not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, Srang. Is that Dedue? Might be Dedue. Dedue. That's just kind of fun to say.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor? No way! The Professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual?
That's what I want to know.
The revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
I still can't give you shit. Damn it.
Long ago, is that what? Nuts. If I'm you.
Can I recruit Marianne?
Oh, Professor. Excuse me.
Nope. Magic and writing. Okay.
Oh, Professor! I'm sorry. That was rude.
I didn't recognize you for a second. No, not at all. I'm just not used to it. It really suits you, though. What's up, Professor? Hey.
Charming and reason. No, charm and reason. Female noble. Hey Dad, I dyed my hair and everyone thinks I'm super powerful and awesome now.
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean.
I don't think that's how it works.
All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right?
That's
Just
it.
like you did.
That's all you need to do. Also, fuse with a goddess, but, you know, details.
I don't...
Nope.
I don't...
Nope.
I don't know who... I don't know...
Okie doke. That's all for now.
Professor?
Right.
Let me consider. Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrick Mach and return to my home, where I should have been all along. Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Teach me axes.
Monica. No, Pranya. Pranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand. Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
Thanks. I think.
Hey, in our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Leone.
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that. Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together. I know I'm in a different class, but...
Strength and lance. Well, I'm pretty sure strength is not the problem. Gotta be lance. I should have Shamir teach me some lance.
Well...
Let me in! Plaid.
I always knew there was something special about you, but you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you. That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
connect.
Ah! Professor, sorry. You gave me a shock.
I gave you a
You're
shock.
completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore. Don't scare me like that. You are still you, right? You are, right?
Maybe.
Huh? You think I would be a good fit for your class? I'm not sure. There's still a lot of...
Magic and faith. I don't have much magic. Pretty middling. 14, yeah. It's been a while since I looked at the statues. Let's see how much renown I have.
Need something?
1600? Not really that much.
See you again soon.
Two notes. Being a bit older than everyone else, I want the others to rely on me like an older sister. Is there anything I can do to make myself more approachable? Even if I find love, I won't be able to live without money. I would like to get married someday, but I refuse to go back to being poor. What should I pursue? I guess. Well, she liked it, so whatever. Cool. Is there anything over here, like lost items or whatever? A lot of cats, as usual. Nope, nothing here. Second floor, then. I know what I should do. I thought I had something that increases magic. But I'm not seeing it. If I did, I would give it to Yamsy. So I could, maybe recruit some more people. That'll do. Teach me Axis.
Ah, it is you. I'm sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
William Shatner? Is that you?
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Geralt, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud. So very proud of who you have become. That is understandable. Just know that your unease should disappear the moment we conclude the ritual at the Holy Mausoleum.
Will it?
Professor, how long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
Teach me axes.
I still have much to learn.
Captain. Oh, I was just haven't made clearing out. Oh, Professor, I will do whatever I can to serve you. Excellent. Leave it to me, no matter how small the task is. I vowed to Gerald I would help you.
Sweet.
Captain. Oh, I was just
also, I have something that belongs to you.
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
Yes, you do. Anyway. Oh, hi, Flame. I was not expecting you to be in there.
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair.
What are you trying to say?
Recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
Nope. Nope. Okay, so none of it's yours, I get it.
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intrigue?
Kind of.
Unfortunately,
Partially.
I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off.
I need adults.
What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
Don't worry, I believe you.
I'm not.
Yeah, me either. I just thought it was worth a try. Anyhow. The fuck was that? Anywho. Lawrence?
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently.
Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people?
What about you, Professor?
You were a true ally, yes? Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word. It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. It's a shame I am not in your class.
Charm and reason.
reminds me. All things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
I'm quite close to the time skip by the sound of it.
Hey, you.
Did you just materialize out of that wall? You're a ghost!
The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Why do you bring this up now? I agree it's weird. But you bring this up kind of late.
No, no. 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 No.
Okay.
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant. It's like you're sort of floating above
mean
the
more than
clouds,
usual?
separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help? Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but... I'm sorry.
Well, she's not a noble, so that's a no.
I'm sorry.
No one's here, but let's see if there's anything like a lost item. Not seeing anything. Do I have to examine each individual room? Because that would be a pain in the butt. Nothing there. No. Nope. Nope. Alright. I'm not going to check all the others. I just was going to do that first set of rooms. If I miss out on something, I miss out on something. Okay, now. Oh. I just realized I still don't have access to the third floor. Probably still don't. I'm guessing that's what the eastern room that's always been closed off is for. It's like a stairwell or something. Nope, still can't go in there.
We still our next.
If I recall correctly, you do collect weapons.
I know nothing about it.
But it's not yours.
I know nothing.
Professor,
Guess I can't give you anything. Good. Well, time to look this stuff up, I guess. Storehouse. Maintenance oil is Ferdinand's. I didn't know he collects weapons. Though I do remember him talking about being interested in different styles of weapons.
Sorry? Edelgard constant as the. What if it were?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking for this.
Moon Knight's Tale. Ash. Okay. Pegasus horseshoes. 8 wood. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oop.
I can't even. Hey!
Ingrid was entrance hall.
You've been great, mate. Mate, it is told I want. Yes, that's my. Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans.
Okay. I see supports.
Professor.
Hi. Sure.
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it? I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the Academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know. Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you.
I'm used to that.
I don't want you to think less of me for saying this, but here we are. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit.
I mean, yeah.
Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed.
Probably something to do with being a silent protagonist.
To ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students. If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... well, you can imagine how embarrassed I
Go
was.
on.
My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can. Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
She's sweet.
You've been maybe it is told. I wonder.
Hello there.
Hi. Who's it gonna be?
Professor.
Ash. Support time.
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that night gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains. It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me too, at least until Lenato adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me. It sounds a lot more exciting, though, traveling the world from conflict to conflict. But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live. I believe you. I can imagine. Oh!
Huh?
I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages. Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the King of Lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was
Can't take that name seriously.
Give me that book!
Hi?
Hey, creep! Don't touch the merch!
Anna!
What the? Somebody catch that thief! Cut him in half like my prices!
Please, calm down, man.
Always the
You
same.
calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here. That sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
Can I recruit you, Anna? Or are you just a shopkeeper this time around? Right. Back to this. Handmade hair clip. Filled up. Can't do anything with that. Weathered clip. Catherine.
But once it will happen. Oh, this is mine.
Some swords and fists. Nah. Hedgehog case. Bernadetta. Oh, another support.
So sorry, Eden. It's so... I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
Well, let's go ahead and check out that support too. They're coming all over. They're coming from all over the place.
Professor.
I guess this would be the B rank with her. Something like that.
I was trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block it.
Jesus.
Not too shabby, Professor.
Something's wrong with you, girl.
Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword. At worst, you could have gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on.
Okay.
Aw, poor thing. Aren't you used to getting hurt? You've been in your fair share of battles. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time. I told you before that I was going to observe you. Since then, I've been watching you. I know what you're capable of. I took steps to make myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight. After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate. Your sword skills are impeccable, you're a gifted educator, you clearly love working with the students. Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here you are. At first, I thought Gerald was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you. But no, Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out.
That's what I'm worried about.
Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator. So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing.
Sorry.
I didn't say that.
Damn.
I plan to give Lady Rhea a detailed report about what you're up to. Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces. Oh, and don't think you can avoid being watched. I won't let you out of my sight.
I do not look most pleased. Anywho. No surprise, the annotated dictionary is indeed Petros.
Hair that shines, and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
Cool. History of Srang. Is Sylvain's. That did not come to mind.
Oh, Professor! Oh, that's mine.
Sorry, didn't you do that? Okay, that's Silk Handkerchief is Lorenz. New bottle of perfume is Lysithia. And used bottle of perfume, of course, is Hilda. Fine. So Lorenz, Lysithia, and Shamir.
People who is Fodlan. Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
The internet.
I still have much.
Oh. Yet another support popping up. Oh. I guess I don't. Oops.
Oh.
Is there a way to go back on that? I didn't mean to press B. Anyway. I'm sure another opportunity will come up.
Your hair! Hey,
Lawrence. He was right outside the library. So let's go.
To be honest, I can't. Oh, most kind.
Now let's see if I can do that support now. Maybe. No? Well, damn. Okay. Another support.
That song.
Oh, hello, Edelgard.
Professor Manuela, that song you were humming. I feel as though I've heard it before, long ago. And I'm sure it was you singing it back then. At the Opera House in the Imperial Capital, perhaps.
Why, yes. You must have seen me there. I'm flattered you would remember it. I performed with the Middle Franc Opera Company in Anbar on numerous occasions.
So it was you. I went to that performance with my uncle. I wanted desperately to see it.
Was this before or after,
But after that
he
night,
kidnapped
he
you?
took me to seek asylum in the kingdom. When I returned to the Empire several years later, you had already retired.
Oh, that's a shame. So you only got to hear me sing once?
Sadly, that's correct.
Yet you still remember it, even the melody of the song I sang. I'm honored.
That's how much of an impression your voice left on me. I must ask, why did you retire so soon? You could have continued for another 10 or 20 years.
Indeed. Many singers perform for decades. But that wasn't for me. I wanted to go out on top. My voice is a gift from the goddess. However, as all things
So is
do,
your modesty,
it
I'm
will
guessing.
decline with age. One day, I will lose that gift. And so I decided I needed to learn to survive without it, long before that day came. I needed to prove to myself that I can live on, even after my voice returns to the goddess.
So despite your belief in the goddess, you wish to live by your own strength?
It's hard for me to explain. The goddess supports me both spiritually and emotionally. Everything else is up to me.
Alright, looks like that's it. Oh. Alright. I can just do Sylvain's from the menu. Forgot about that.
On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that.
Everyone
You're the
knows
only
you.
one for me. I swear.
That you do that.
Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why you're worse than I thought.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we...
Smooth, dude.
So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people?
I do.
You look like you've got something to say. So say it.
I mean... Yeah?
Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now?
Is that an actual
I really do
question?
hate seeing a girl cry. I swear it's the truth. My heart's in a million pieces right now. It's just the worst.
Uh-huh.
Well, I figure the best way to mend a broken heart is to head out on the town. Why don't you join me? Who knows? Maybe you'll find love. I mean, I know I will.
Yeah.
Calm down, it was
no.
only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
Mm-hmm. Alright. How do I want to spend the rest of my time? Anybody I can motivate? Flame's not very motivated. Everybody else seems to be. So in that case, let's go have somebody teach me something. Who can teach me spears? I don't think anybody can at this point, actually. So let's have someone teach me reason.
Are you unfortunate? Still, what?
Hey! Alright, before I go on to the next day, I'm going to go ahead and save here. And save other days in a different slot. Because I don't know how this Edelgard thing's gonna work. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this day. What's she good at? Magic and authority. She can be good at swords.
Got it. It was.
Though she hates swords right now, so this is going to be a bit of a grind.
Don't stop. Keep it coming. I've got it.
Oh, it's 1 star. Oof. I see how it is. Nah. Teach you writing.
Not a total.
A new skill.
Oh. Help. Oh.
Nailed it! Let's put this to the... I'll get it next.
Two. Alright, I'm out of points, so. Yeah. Should have taught her swords. But oh well. Yeah, let's focus on Faith so you can go ahead and get that bishop up and running. Same with you. Alright, that should do. Onward.
Professor, I've something I'd like to ask you.
Yes? When I ask them to take part in my experiments, even the most industrious students run away from me, no matter how sincerely I plead. Do you have any suggestions? Like, the word experiment may be scaring them.
What a superior answer.
Make experiment a job and pay them handsomely. Yeah, that's about right.
Professor.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Nothing is impossible for us.
It's you.
Amazing, no?
You did it. Proud of you.
I'm getting closer.
Lightning axe.
I will master this.
Oh, I see now. I understand more every day.
Fortify? That sounds interesting. Wonder what that does.